inside. The old gods granted me a vision of the way to change reality. In the shadows creeping, can't rest your weary head. No time for you to sleep now, or evil it will spread. So gather all your friends and listen to my tale. Adventure story shaping the magic and the veil. Dragons, devils, demons, and creatures that I fear, and heroes of the known. Just please don't be scared. The heroes are the monsters to the enemy. It all depends upon the way that you proceed. Original GM, we're here to set you free. Come join in the adventure. Who you wanna be? Who you wanna be? We are we are
Welcome back. I am Hoopahu, and this is Original GM. We are on our second module series, and we're coming back quick. Several days in a row. They're addicted, I think. Something's going on. But yeah, but
It's been fun.
yeah, it's been a
It's been a lot of
blast.
fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I like these lower level characters as a DM. I got so many more options to look at. To start off with, but we've had this plan for a while, so I'm excited. So welcome to the Twinks of the North, the Twinks of Beacon. No, Lights of Beacon. Module. We left off last time with you guys going back to Vane Manor. You had succeeded in your mission, and Vay went off to go to the Temple of Nira and collect his pride and joy. The thing that he's been looking to do for so long is to be some sort of knight of a church or a movement, or obviously he would have preferred to have been a vanguard, but that didn't happen. So he's been gone for a little while. You've been in the house, you talked to Dusty, everything seems to be okay. We're going to start there in the living room where we left off. Gayla's off, taking the wagon and the horses somewhere close by. So.
Hungry?
Yeah. What time of day is it?
About 4:30 in the afternoon. You guys probably are pretty hungry.
I need to pray before we go anywhere. So, is that okay? Can I do that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So she'll go sit down like by the fireplace,
All right.
pull out her statue, light an incense, and pray for spells.
Okay.
I already have my spell list written up.
Pray to
So.
Willac. You feel good fortune come over you. You feel like she felt your prayer directly. You feel watched and protected. and the fire crackles, and you feel very warm, and the warmth of this place, this new home, you've not had money like that. You haven't had anything like this. This is just overwhelming. As your spells fill their slots and come back, you realize that you have gained in strength and in knowledge, and you have raised in level, as well as the rest of you that did level from the last game. You're now a 2nd level cleric, 2nd level fighter, correct?
Yes.
So you feel really good, very happy.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so congratulations on your levels and your new character's levels. And your spell slots fill. You have more spells than you did.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So I'll put my stuff away.
So when you say put your stuff away, you're talking about just the candles and the altar and everything. Okay, you're next to you. I have to remind you have a big bag of gold
Oh, that's right.
that you've been carrying.
So I will. Remy and Braid are there, right?
Yeah.
Like so. I guess we can split this between me, you, and Yayla.
Okay.
3 of us and Yayla.
Remy's like, hell yeah, man. Thank you.
I
Thank
don't
you guys.
know where she's at, but
Like, this might be more money than I've made in the last year.
same. This has got to be
This is
like
great.
the most amount
I'm
of money.
trying to figure out what to buy, what to do, I might, you know what? I want to go to the underground. I want to go to the Thieves Guild, the Velvet Underground. I want to go shopping. We should all go shopping. That's what we should do when we get the chance after we eat. There's toys, there's things I could use. I could be so much better at what I do with this money. Let's count it up. He seems excited. Braid's kind of smiling.
Okay, I'll count it out in 4 piles. It'd be 300 each, right?
Yep.
Yayla's not here, so
You put it in a separate bag for her.
Yeah.
Braid will pull out a separate bag and give it to you for Gayla.
nice.
Okay. It's,
Right.
that big, empty.
Put it in there.
Okay.
It's beautiful. I'm just taking it.
Valia's just taking it all in, kind of
Yeah.
watching.
Valia's super pleased. She's like, wow.
Valia,
Yeah.
do me a favor and roll personal dice for me.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Really?
I did a 1, a 10, and a 2.
You hear a voice in your head. Are there any of you in there? It's a male, disembodied spirit voice that you hear in your head. And you feel your Verbidine symbol, like, kind of connect with the voice for a second. You feel really dizzy all of a sudden, and you realize your belt, something's happening.
I'll look down at it.
Nothing odd's going on. It looks normal. You know that this is a ghost communicating directly with Verbidine Rangers within a certain area, and it's reaching out.
Oh, goodness.
She would say, I don't feel so good, you guys. Kind of sit.
Braid stands up and walks over to you, and Remy's like, are you all right?
There's a ghost near.
You tell them that.
I do.
Braid stops and pulls out his sword, and Remy's like, what the fuck is going on, man? You see Dusty open his door, and he kind of looks out. Are we okay?
Sometimes if they're in the vicinity, I can hear them.
You feel a disconnect. You feel like as soon as it came to you, it goes away.
She kind of shake her head, be like, okay now. What do you mean?
Braid
there's a
looks at you.
Ghost.
Where's the ghost? He looks around.
I don't know. It reached out to me in the mind.
Remy's just like got an eyebrow up, looking at you. He's like,
I didn't
is this a joke?
See it as not.
Doobie.
I
He
could've
looks
just
over.
not
See
said
Doobie sitting in a
anything.
chair. He's just kind of looking around. He's like, are you doing something? He's like, no. He is an illusionist. I don't believe in everything. I don't believe in those ghosts. first off. I don't think they're real.
Dewey says that?
No, Remy says that.
No.
Why
mean-
would I have a spell available to me like exorcism if they weren't real?
Ooh. That's a good question.
I see it, I'll believe it.
Like I don't have it in memory right now, but it like could.
Right. What?
Right, like, Remy, we understand that you're scared of them, and that's why you don't believe in them. It's all good, but they're still real. And he kind of glares at Braid for a second. We were talking about food and shopping. Let's get back to that. I'm ready to spend some of this change.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Velvet Underground's awesome, man.
Let's do it.
It's like a nightclub scene. I don't even know what to call it. She would know what a nightclub scene
Yeah.
is. It's like one giant party down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much. It's.
There's
We'll go through the Temple of Tarna.
music
To get there.
and dancing and
Ooh, I
There's
love
bars, taverns,
shopping.
There's a marketplace. There's a lake. You could fish at night or day.
There's
And this is all down.
you can get a tattoo.
You can get tattoos or piercings.
it.
Buy herbs. Shit, they even got schools down there, like colleges.
It's pretty cool.
Shit. It's kind of a city under the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the thieves built, all the dark folk. We love it. Now, don't go to the Thieves Guild.
No.
This kind of is part of the Thieves Guild, but it's not the Thieves Guild. Don't go there. I don't even go there.
This area is more kind of like okay. So let me. It's like more about Willac, right? It's like right.
It's not necessarily,
no.
but the goddess Willac stays hidden more than she's visible in the city. You know, like you don't. There's no temple of Willac.
Yeah.
As all of the elder gods or the old gods, the gods match up with the masculine and feminine energy that create the godhood in twofold of power. Willac and Tarnak are connected. But Willac does not have any temples. She's usually inside of the Tarnak temples. Any of her worshippers or followers are connected in that way. But they're involved in things like the gypsy scene, the traveling scene, the dancing, the revelry, seduction, things of that nature. So she's not often seen out in the normal open. So even down in the underground,
It's not that way.
that's not that way. You just will see them here and there, like a lot of people can't really tell you're of Willac unless you got your holy symbol out and you're showing it. They wouldn't know, just like the bard that charmed you. He didn't know because you didn't have it
It's not really
blazoned
her
out in
thing to
front
have
of
it
you.
out, though.
You
like
know what
you're
I mean?
saying.
So it's the same down there. There's lots of worshippers of different gods that move in and out of there, and there's atheists and people that don't believe in the gods down there. There's people that don't want to talk about the gods down there.
All shapes and sizes, huh?
It's a different political situation. Jamal, you know,
Mhm.
you and Remy know that Jamal runs it.
Yeah.
He runs the underground, and it's kind of a city. So,
Okay.
yeah, there are city guards down there though. There's patrol watchmen that patrol above and below.
Okay, so
the
it's not like
same.
completely.
So it's not completely
unwatched.
lawless. The laws still apply down here as they apply up above. No bigotry, no murder, no, if you steal, you get in trouble. I mean, it's the normal stuff.
So it's similar to what I'm used to growing up in Burb with the...
It is. You're used to everything being down underneath the earth, Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so you'll feel right at home. It's kind of a cavernous
Nice.
area. And Remy will tell you guys it's pretty much located right underneath the market district. That's where the Thieves Guild is. That's where the city is. What they call the Velvet Underground is.
We usually go through. Sorry.
It connects to the Temple of Tarnak through the Crafters District from this direction here, from the Temple of Tarnak. As you can see, it'll go across where that causeway is. So basically, kind of like where you're headed towards the front gate. It goes up there and then up through the pink section, which is the crafters district. And then basically it's a bunch of lines of sewers, and these sewers all end up into this city or into the moat that goes around the castle. And you know several ways to get in, but typically you guys will go to the Temple of Tarnak. That's the easiest way to get in.
Right, and avoid the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, and avoid the Thieves Guild, which is pretty much located right under the keep. The Thieves Guild itself,
Yeah.
deep underground.
Okay.
But where he's wanting to go shopping and stuff, that would be under
The marketplace, yeah, that's down in the city, the Velvet Underground, the small little town that's underneath Beacon. And it's funny, you know, this city, your high-level characters built this city, but as players, you still don't know any of this. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you know, 22 right here was James's kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, where he fed the homeless people, and then the marketplace is all right there. The headquarters for your high-level characters is at 20 right there. And right underneath that is all of this. So, we can get something to eat down there, Remy says.
Nice.
Yeah. About that point, you guys hear the front door open.
Go look.
See Yayla come walking around.
I'll get up and walk up to her, hand her the bag.
Hey. She takes it.
That's for you.
Thanks. She walks up to the crate, opens up one of them, and looks in at the bags of coffee. Bangs it back down.
That's...
She's just nosy. You can tell she's just like, I want to know what's in there. She opens
She's
it.
like, that's all to be delivered to different places in town. And so it creates an income for me. Just so you're aware. It's not just random
You're
crates of coffee sitting
You're
everywhere.
a coffee merchant? She can cross the arms.
Until all this is gone, I am. I guess. Something my uncle was doing that he didn't have time for. It kind of came with the house.
You need help with it?
I don't think so.
Looks like a problem.
Kind of takes care of itself. The people-
Yeah, but there's, you know. I
Like
mean,
we could use the space.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I can take care of that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sell
So
it
who
all.
delivers it for you? What company do you use?
The Red Riders.
Oh, well,
come
fuck. That's what I was going to say. I could just have some... No, I got it.
And get it.
Yeah.
And I only have 2 people that I sell it to.
You want more?
And they get a certain delivery.
How much do they buy?
The book is on the desk by the front door.
She kind of looks around. She goes, you don't know?
No, actually, it's not. It's in my bag. I'll
I
pull
don't
it
see it.
out.
Oh.
And
So you look at it, it's like 2 crates a month, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at like 30, 40 crates in here,
Yeah.
50 crates in here. She looks around, she's like, okay. So, if we can't sell it all for you, or for us, right? What are we looking at? 15, 20%? I mean, all I want to do is move it for you and sell it. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about this monthly bullshit. You'll just get it all.
Get it all at one time and
Yeah.
be done. Yeah.
Well, can I see the book?
Yeah.
She looks at it. Oh shit, they're selling this for $5. I don't know. It's fucking humans. She looks down, she goes, coffee's really expensive. I
And
did
it's
know
kinda-
that. It's very high, but you're selling it really fucking high.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool because that means I'll have that much money coming in every month to sustain the house.
Or you could get 80% of that money
Which is
and be able to
why-
use it right now and give 20% to somebody else to store the fucking shit and sell it themselves for the price you're trying to get out of it. Just give them a cut. Like me. And I'll deal with it. I could use the money. Lily told me, listen to me. Mama Lily said to me, she said, I need you to go to school. I fucking hate school. I hate buildings. I mean, this place is cool, But I like the outdoors. I like doing shit. Get shit done, moving and shaking, you know?
Yeah.
I've already got a couple side gigs going on. You know, I'm trying to make some money. If I can make a bunch of money, then I can look at Lily and go, well, I don't really need to go to school. And she'll understand. Like, shit, might give her loans today. You never know.
You might what?
Give her a loan someday. You might need it. I mean, my plan is to build a massive structure of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is tiny.
This
But it's
house,
beautiful.
This,
It's giant. Yeah, she's like, it's tiny.
yeah, you think?
You know that place across the street over next to the Heroes headquarters is a big mansion. Gigantic. By the gate that goes to the Elven District.
Yeah,
I want that place.
Oh, goodness.
I want that place.
That's my Uncle Gordon's place. Yeah.
What? Really? I know they have the headquarters, but they owe that one too?
Oh, you're talking about a different one?
Yeah, she pulls out a map and pulls it up in 70.
Oh, I need me one of those.
They hand them out at the front gate. She says too.
I didn't come through the front gate.
Oh. All right, I'll get you one of those too, free of charge. Where you guys going right now? What are you doing? Because I'm hungry. I need to get something
We're
to
gonna
eat.
go to the underground, get some food, hang out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what about coffee tomorrow?
All right, we'll deal with this tomorrow then.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Then we can get this cleared out. Aren't the contractor people coming tomorrow?
I think so. I don't know what time though.
Well, I'll try to get the Red Riders here early then. She smiles at you. She goes, yeah, they do whatever I fucking tell them to do. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I did something and now they think I'm something.
Yeah.
They didn't call my bluff and, you know, that's the way it is, so. She just looks at me with these big old eyes. Blinks.
Cute ass.
You know, I think it's because I look like Lily. They really think that she's my mom. She smiles.
No.
Yeah, we got access to so much you don't believe you wouldn't believe it. But I haven't been to the Velvet Underground. That place seems a little spooky to me.
Oh, I think it sounds like fun.
The door opens very softly and closes real softly.
Like somebody sneaking.
Almost.
Get up and go look. Get up.
You turn and look around the corner and you see Vay there, and he's in piercing white armor. And he just looks at you, and you can tell he looks completely different. And he just looks at you and goes, hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hello. Nice armor.
Kind of walks up and he gives Valia a hug first.
Give him a hug.
And he looks down at Doobie and he pats him on the shoulder and he says, it's good to see you all again.
Good to see you.
Things went the way they were supposed to.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, I had to give the one thing I wanted, one thing I loved, up to become an anti-paladin of Nero. So I'm not an anti-paladin of Nero. That was the only thing I really loved. That was after the Vanguard, so I had to give that up. So I'm a paladin of Nero now.
Goodness.
I'm not sure what happened, but I was talking to the priestess and something happened. All my trouble and angst, all the problems I've had, blaming other people for my issues, being mad for not being chill, all of that, it just kind of left me. It's just gone. Nero saved me.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look so much lighter.
I feel lighter. I feel good. So,
We have a fucking lawful good motherfucker walking around with us. God damn it.
and you thought he was going to be a lawful evil anti-paladin. He He seems to be very, very humble and very nice, like totally not like him.
Well, this could be.
Yeah.
This could be
Yayla's
a
kind of
exchange.
looking at him up and down, you know, and she's like, meat shield's a meat shield. She smiles, turns and walks back into the living room. He kind of looks at her and he's like, shakes his head. And I thought she was funny before.
Yeah.
Now I see that she's just troubled. Yayla. And he starts walking over there. She's like, yeah. So where are you from? She stops, kind of turns. What do you mean where I'm from? Where are you? You want to get to know me all of a sudden? What the hell? Let's just let it go as time goes. He goes, no offense. Just, you know, just want to know the people that we're protecting. And I will protect you. And she's like, okay. She kind of looks around him over at you and goes, there's a looks back at like he couldn't see it.
Right. She was doing something.
Doobie's standing next to him, just kind of staring up at him, kind of perplexed. Like,
What the fuck? Yeah.
Remy's just kind of standing there up against the crates, looking at you guys, waiting for you guys to stop talking and go to the Velvet Underground. You can tell he's impatient. He's like,
Yeah.
keeps playing with his gold.
Everybody's back. Let's go. We were just waiting
Go have
for
some fun?
Faye, yeah.
All right, let's go.
And Dusty, are you coming with us
He's standing in the doorway still. He's like,
for dinner?
We're gonna go get dinner and.
at that point, Vay turns, walks right up to him. He says, you can come with us. I will protect you. Do not worry. No one will harm you as long as I am with you. He kind of looks up and he's like, okay, yeah, I'll come. And he turns and walks out and closes his door, puts his cloak on and his hood, and walks up next to Vay. And Vay's like, we're ready.
Nice. I lock the door. I lock his door.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I lock the door on the way.
When you
out.
lock his door, he stops for a second and looks at it, kind of confused, and then looks back at you and then goes, oh. Yes,
Secret.
lock the door, lock the door, lock the door. Doors should be locked when you're not there.
Yes.
Yes.
All of them. And that one will have protections on it soon. I'm surprised Uncle didn't already do that.
As far as I can tell, Doobie says, no one's hardly been in here. There's been really just a couple places people have been in this home since it's been built. And that's it.
Brand new. He built it and then he built that other one, the headquarter one.
Remy kind of looks at you and then he looks over at Vay and then looks back at you and he's like,
She would come and be like.
he kind of goes forward quickly to like go out.
Let's go.
Mm.
Go
Tries
out.
to get you to catch up with it. You can tell he's like
I will.
going forward just a little bit.
Right, I will.
He goes to
See
the door.
what his deal
Then he looks
is.
at you. He goes, taking a paladin down there. Really? Taking a paladin down there. You think that's okay?
Do you want to tell him no?
Well, we can't tell him anything. He can't. I mean, we can't.
What are you worried about him
And
finding
then they come out. You hear him kind of talking over there. You're not sure what they're saying.
Right.
Whisper.
Mm-hmm. And they're headed towards the Temple of Tarnak, and you guys all kind of catch up together. When you come out front, you all kind of catch up together. You see a beautiful white horse sitting there. Kind of looks at you. You guys walk out. It's fucking huge. It's
By
like
our front door? Our front door?
right at your front door. It's about 25 hands tall. It's gigantic. Its hooves are like this big, and it just looks down at you. It has full armor on it, white, and it just looks over at you.
I'll look at it and go, hello. It
Does that.
responds. Hi.
You see Vay walk out, and he's like, "Oh, yes."
Oh my goodness.
Does that belong to one of you guys?
It is mine, Vay says.
It's his. Can't you tell by
Wouldn't
the
say
armor?
it belongs to me. It is. I have been placed to watch it, and him me. Isn't that right? And the horse kind of.
She would smile and be like, you guys match.
He gets up on it, And
I wonder what
he's
was-
like way up in the air now, and you look. I mean, he looks completely different than he did before. The sun is going down, and as it's going down, it's glinting off that white plate mail. It's not. It's like powder coated. That's the best way to describe it. Kind of glints off it a little bit, and the horse starts to go, and he says, "Anybody want to ride with me?"
I was just freaking saying I wanted
Doobie.
my horses. Yeah.
I'll walk.
Braid will help Doobie up, and Doobie will ride behind him.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like the horses are.
Yeah, probably not worth it.
Well, we could
We
go.
can't take them to the underground. Anyway.
We can't take him to the underground. No, he says, "Have no worries. My horse is fine."
Okay.
And he goes real slow, and it just kind of
Nice. A locked
big,
door.
heavy war horse. It's twice as big as the one you rode at the front gate. It's like, and that one was big. It's huge.
Nice.
You guys ride to the Temple of Tarnak, and he gets off and lets Doobie down. When he goes past the Temple of Larkin and Nira, he kind of salutes like that towards it. From his heart, he's like, yeah. And you ride on down. As you get right about here, you notice that there's a dead red dragon sitting at the base of the Wizards College. Just right at the base of it. And it looks fried from magic of all different sorts. And it's just kind of smoldering, just sitting there on the street smoldering a little bit.
There's nobody around it or anything?
No. Looks like it was probably a red dragon, but it's so black and charred that you're not sure.
No, yeah. Not just smoldering ash and. Oh, goodness.
You guys go past that
That's fun.
and you go into the Temple of Tarnak. You don't see that bar that's usually in the corner there. He's not there right now. And as you come to the Temple of Tarnak, you realize that there's not very many people here. It's almost like it's dead. Like there's
weird.
nothing going on. It's really strange.
She would say something. Oh, that's really weird. There's always people here.
Always.
Always.
You guys go in and
Wonder-
you turn right through the main sanctuary of Tarnak. You see the statue with all the paint and all the different colors and candles and little altars that people have set up that normally are all in here sleeping or whatever. You see people in here hanging out all the time. Empty. Not a single person in here.
She would say, I wonder if there's like a party or a concert or something going on tonight. There's nobody here. There's always a party going on here.
You make your way into the next section and you still haven't come across anybody yet. It's strange.
Like
and
nobody?
Nobody.
Like,
Nobody. You haven't seen
like no
anybody.
priests?
Not any priests or
What
anything.
the fuck is going on?
You come to the end of that hallway and through the next sanctuary and through the back side door that goes down some steps that goes into the sewer that goes down into the Velvet Underground. And you guys are all together. He just leaves his horse out front, by the way. You guys are all together and you start going through the sewers and you know your way. Remy knows his way. You know your way. So yeah, you get into the sewers and you're curious why there's no one. When you get to the door that goes to the Velvet Underground, there's a big guy standing there like always. You know his name is Bully. They call him Bully because he's kind of intimidating and can be mean to people. He makes a lot of money to let people in and out, and here they are, you know.
I'll smile.
You want to be friends with him, and Remy tells you that anytime that you go with him, you're fine because he's also a Thieves Guild member, and he gets a percentage off of the things that I steal or anybody else steals. He's, you know, but not to be fucked with, he tells you.
Okay.
So he's telling you this as you go through the sewers. In the sewers,
Sorry.
in the sewers there are rats. You see them. The refuse and things like that that's down here is not like it would be in a normal sewer. It actually looks like a an underground pathway that's kept clean, like the city must clean it. But you do see a few rats. It's like they've created a walkway on each side, and those walkways are kept clean. And even the water seems to be relatively clean. It's like it's flowing water, and you know it's attached up above. It's got an extensive water system within the city, and you're amazed. You're like, this place is huge. You know.
Yeah.
You are from Verb, and you know how big it is down under the ground in Verb, but this place is gigantic. The city itself, the sewer systems, and all that.
Right.
So you go for quite a ways. Did you have a question?
You go.
So you go for quite a ways, and you come to the door that Remy tells you the guy be at, and he's there.
I'll say hi to him.
Yeah. He says
Hi.
hi. When you get up close to him, there's a torch that you can see the light by where the door is, where he's at. He's like, hey, welcome to the Velvet Underground. Good to see you, Remy. And he's like, it's good to see you too, Billy. Bringing some friends in, some first-timers. And he smiles. He goes, enjoy the beauty of the lake. Quite often that I sit by its side and listen to the distant flowing water within the tubes that are deep underneath the lake that go out to the other places of the city. Oftentimes I sit there and dream of what it would sound like up there. Where you come from. Come, enter, welcome. Remy's like, oh, okay, thanks. Dusty just kind of looks down and doesn't say anything to him. He kind of looks at Dusty for a second, like try to look to see what he looks like, and Dusty just kind of lowers his head even more and walks past him, and he's like, He lets him go though. He doesn't stop him or anything. Especially when he sees Vay, he kind of looks at Vay. It's a little strange, and Vay looks at him and then walks past.
Follow.
All right.
The city is, after you come out of the cave entrance, it comes into this area here that you can see. Under Lake is right in front of you, what they call Under Lake. You're coming from this bottom path down here on the south side, southeast corner. And you can look across and see the docks, and you can see it all lit up where there's a marketplace and the building structures that are here. It's like a cave. It's a giant cave. It goes all the way around, top, bottom, ceiling, everywhere. The ceiling is probably 200 feet or so up. And then you come down the docks and come over to here, the Velvet Market, and you can see people milling all about. You see a fountain over here in the Under Academy, and you can see in the water. It's real pretty. We'll zoom you down low so you can see what I'm talking about. Water's flowing, you can see it. You know, it's all lit up on the sides. And so you come out, and Remy turns to the right and starts going right alongside the lake, headed up. You come out right here by the Under Academy, and it looks like a government building, a state building. It's got pillars on the outside all around it, and then on the inside it's got doors, you know, that go inside of it. Very kind of Greek structure, Greek in nature. And the fountain out front matches that as well, and it's got flowing water that's coming and shooting up out of it with some statues on it. And then there's a sign that says Under Academy above it in common. There's another statue, another fountain with statues right past it, up by the octopus. And Remy, you see Recip's General Store there. You guys turn here, he says we can go shopping there, or the marketplace, and you look around, there's people everywhere, you know, and they're looking at you. You realize you could walk through the marketplace to the different tents. And right outside the octopus right here, see there?
I didn't see it.
Put it there.
I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Sorry.
He goes to that stand right there, and you see an Easterner. And you see he's got his thing set up where you can actually sit down at the wagon and eat.
Nice.
And he's cooking up food with noodles and various other things, and Remy sits down.
Nice.
He goes,
I'll sit down.
he says, "It's on me today," he says, and he looks up at the guy and starts speaking a tongue you don't understand. And it's kind of broken. It's not like he's speaking it fluently. And how many of there are you?
8, if everybody's here.
Yeah. So he puts up 4 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy smiles at him and continues to cook. Sitting on the far left stool, the only stool that you guys wouldn't be taking up, is a girl. She's got red hair, human, dressed in leather, studded leather armor. Has a necklace around her neck that's got a pink stone in it that's slightly vibrating with an aura. Very noticeable. Lights her up a little bit every so often. And she's eating with chopsticks out of a bowl. Kind of a gray colored cloak one. Remy goes, "Have what I'm having, trust me. Trust me."
All right.
Okay. I trust you.
So you, the stool that you're sitting on, you can like turn and look at the marketplace behind you and see all the people moving from different stalls and buying different things. You look around, you see like anything you can think of just about is for sale in this place. And specialty items. Like you look at one tent across from you, it's nothing but cloaks. Probably 300 cloaks in there, different colors, different styles. And then, you gaze over and you see outfits like shirts. There's a booth that has nothing but shirts.
Wow.
That's next to it. And as you look, you think maybe these tents are all attached to one another. It's the same person because they're selling all different types of clothing, boots, and just various things as you look. People milling all about.
I would take out 4 gold pieces and set it up in front of me like Remy did.
He looks at it and then looks at you and says something in a language you don't understand. And Remy goes, "Oh no, I got it. That's for all of us."
Oh.
And he goes, and he takes some money and he gives it back to you.
Understand.
He says, "It's on me."
I'm so
And
sorry.
the guy goes and kind of looks at him confused and goes, "Oh," and smiles and goes, "Ha ha ha ha." He points at Remy like, "Ha ha ha ha." Remy kind of looks nervous, he's like, "Yeah. Anyway, it'll be worth it." He's usually a pretty cool guy. He doesn't talk, so that's why I eat here.
Nice.
He's taking you here. You love it.
Cool.
You guys get your food.
Nice.
You eat it. I take it. So you're starving, right?
Yes.
You see a guy walk up to Vay.
Kind of turn.
He's dressed in a black cloak. You can see glinting silver from underneath his cloak from the pommel of a dagger or sword or something. He starts to walk up to Vay, and Vay just kind of turns to face him for a second, like this. And the guy looks at him and he says something to him in language none of you understand. And Vay looks at him and kind of squints his eyes, cocks his head like he doesn't understand. The guy goes, turns and walks back off.
What the fuck?
He just kind of turns forward. That was strange.
Anybody understand that?
Remy's eating and he's like, I think that was a good tongue. I don't know who that is either. I've never seen him before.
Like an alignment tongue?
Yeah, probably a good person.
Huh.
He looks over at Vay then and roll perception
Observation?
or observation.
Or-
Yeah, because you know Vay so well.
Right.
Since you were kids, you've known this guy.
Yes.
He's hiding something, whatever it is.
They is?
Yeah, and Remy says, "Why didn't you speak a good tongue? I thought you were good." And you can tell he's hiding something, and then he turns and looks at him and goes, "There are different forms of good."
Mm.
But he's hiding something.
Yeah. Mm.
Doobie hasn't said anything. He's just been watching Vay. And you can tell Vay knows it, but he doesn't look at him.
Yeah. Since he
What's
got
going
back.
on?
On the other side of Vay is Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
And he's eating, he's happy, he's
More comfortable than he's
yeah,
been.
he's actually looking around and stuff, you know, while he's eating.
Nice. Nice. Mm. Finish my food. Like,
Should eat here at least 2 more times in the next 30 days, Dusty says. Remy's like, oh, you like it, huh? It's good, yes, but I know you love it. And that's the only time amount that you have left to eat this. What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Dusty? Hmm?
What do you mean that's the only amount of time he has left to eat this?
He'll be dead in 30 days. And he points at the cook and goes back to eating. Remy's like, what the fuck, dude? The guy's cooking, you know, he's over there cooking.
I understand.
He doesn't understand a word that's being said,
Is
evidently.
that divination?
About that time, a couple Oriental people come up and you see him give them some food that he's prepared, and these Easterners, and they take it and pay him. And they talk back and forth.
What do you mean, Dusty?
Is that divination?
I just know. I don't know how I know. I just know that it happens. I see things sometimes before they happen. And he looks up at the guy and he's like, might be able to prevent it.
How does it happen?
It's his brother kills him. He keeps eating. Remy's like, dude, we can't be messing with fate, changing shit. We just came here to eat. I mean, I like him, but isn't there, gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know? It's like, you don't mess with fate, right?
I think you choose your own fate personally. That's quite the existential conversation, though.
It is.
Well, if I have to go without eating this ever again after 30 days, I wouldn't like that fate, so maybe we should try to change it. Tell him not to fucking trust his brother. He looks up at him, he says, hey, he's just talking to him, and the guy looks over at him, you know, as he's cooking, and he says something to him. He kind of looks at him funny, he says something to him again, and he's like, again, and the guy goes, ah, and he starts going off on him, yelling at Remy.
Yeah.
I'll finish eating real quick.
Remy kind of
Yeah.
backs up, he's like, easy, dude. He's trying to talk to him, and then calm, he's like, easy, dude. And the guy's pointing his spoon at Remy, and he's looking at you guys like, what the hell?
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Dusty goes, sometimes you can't change fate.
Yeah. It could have been handled a little
It could have.
tactfully.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck it. Fuck him, Remy says.
Goodness.
Walks over and he puts, you see there's a trash can at the end of these things, and he puts it in there after he's almost done, but he puts it in there. Remy does.
Finish eating.
Okay. You guys go follow Remy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everybody else come too?
Well, you stop and look to check to see if everybody else comes, and Dusty doesn't move because Vay's standing up talking to the Oriental guy, saying something to him, and the Oriental guy's calming down, and he looks over at Remy and you guys, you know, like kind of confused, and then he looks down at Dusty, and Dusty says something to him, and the old guy just kind of stares at him funny, and then looks over at Vay. Nods his head like that, and Vay nods, turns with Dusty, and Dusty follows him. He says something to Dusty, and Dusty just kind of does that, holds his head down. They catch up. You guys wait. So you could have tried to hear noise, but you didn't. But you're not a thief, so that's all good. So you were here at this stand right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Bottom left. And he looks at you, he's like, so, do you want to shop first or do you want to go to one of the taverns? Hey, he says, and you see this younger male, obviously a rogue type, walking past you guys, and he like turns and looks at me. Like, yeah.
Weird.
And Remy goes, hey man, what's going on tonight? Anything special? He's like, down here? He keeps walking. He's like, yeah. He's like, not really. The Nest has a big thing going on. That Z-Stick, or Stick, or whatever the fuck they call it, band with that hot chick, Eris. He's like, oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. They ain't letting me in the Nest. He's like, no, none of us are going. I don't know where everybody else went. It's weird. And he keeps going. Have a good one.
That's
Remy
nice.
turns and looks back at you guys. That's kind of strange. They're having a concert up there, but
That's your
it's at
yeah,
that new
good
club,
for
and it only holds like 60 people, and I don't know, maybe it's magical inside. Maybe it holds more.
That's
I don't have a ticket.
That's my aunt. That's my auntie. Auntie Eris, my auntie's here. They gave me the.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, they're married to Gord. I'm sorry about that, dude. That's just what everybody says, that she's hot.
Yeah. It's fine.
She is. He kind of looks at you. She's really pretty. Have you ever seen her?
No. No.
Well,
I didn't.
if
even...
you aren't charmed when you see her, let me know, because I want to drink or eat what you're doing, because I can't be within 20 feet of her without going,
Yeah.
you too. And he looks at her and she's like, yeah.
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 She's just like one of those people you want to talk to and meet. I don't know what it is about her.
No, I haven't met her, but
Anyway,
she seems really sweet. I'm
That-
excited to meet her.
that means we could probably get into anywhere here.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if there's any live music going on tonight.
Oh, everywhere. At any of these clubs. Any of these places. The Mousetrap, the Blue Room, the Smiling Giraffe, the Elephant Room, the Octopus. I mean, that's the one I'd like to go to. That's like the elite of the elite down here, but,
Think we could even get in?
well, yeah, we got money. Normally, it's not an option. You know what I mean? Normally, we can't do this. But, you know, probably 10 gold a head.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
I think we have call to celebrate.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You guys walk your way on over to there. You see a little lady, decrepit looking, with a brown robe on and long gray hair that's almost touching the ground because she's bent over real low. Typical, you know, Disney witch type, you know,
Yeah,
typical
bullshit.
witch type, you know, that's what it
Decrepit
looks
lady.
like
Grown.
walking. And she's walking relatively slow, you know, coming towards you guys as you guys are going that way.
Okay.
Yes.
As you get closer, you realize it's not invisible, but it's blended and chameleoned in behind her. And it's huge. All you really see is an outline, and it looks like human shape, but more like 13, 14 feet tall. Giant. And like the air changes, like if you were to look at a flame above it, it's like that. And every once in a while you see the outline. As she goes past you guys, you go past that. She doesn't turn and look at you or say anything. Or,
Nope.
No.
That's how you get cursed by a witch.
and you come up to the octopus. This place looks Greek construction as well, and you're all standing on a dock. It's a hardwood dock that goes to this whole bottom of this cavern. The fountain over there was the same. All the fountains are the same. But this place, the octopus, is Greek in nature, but it looks like the pillars and all the walls have been carved into one giant octopus just holding all these pillars with its tentacles wrapped around them all.
That's really cool.
And part of the octopus, the building, as it goes up, is the face of the octopus with its mouth and everything right at the entrance as you come walking up. You can hear music coming from inside. The doors are kind of Wild West like. They go like this and they open. They're not a door per se.
Okay.
And there's light coming from inside. On the outside, by the pillars and everything, there are benches that are attached to the wall itself of the outside of the structure. About 4 benches on this front side when you walk up. Nobody's sitting in them. They're empty.
There's like nobody outside.
Nobody
no,
outside.
like-
As you get closer to the doors, you come walking up, you see there is somebody standing on the inside of the doorway right there to the left. And you can see in and see that this place is divided into sections. So there's 4 sections in this building. The one, when you walk in the front door here, you can go either left or right. And it goes into the section that has bars or tavern or eatery, well, you're not sure what. But when you come up to the doors, you see a human male. His hair is pulled back in a ponytail. Kind of barbaric looking a little bit. He's got some scars on his face, a couple of them. Looks like he's been burned on his neck and his hand and his arm a little bit. It's got scar tissue. And he just kind of turns and looks at you guys and he goes, "Greetings.
Greetings.
Hello.
Welcome to the pussy. Come on in," he says. 10 gold each. And he holds out his hand. You see Vay kind of frown and he's like, isn't this establishment called the Octopussy? Is that not correct? And he's like, "Yeah, we just shorten it sometimes. Pardon my French if that offends you. I don't mean to offend nobody. 10 gold," he says. "I hope you have a good time. You will. Depends on where you go, but..."
Yeah. I give it to him.
Yeah, I give it to him.
Everybody starts handing him the gold and
Yeah.
paying him to get in. You can go to either door. You can either go to the left or the right, or you can go straight and then another left and a right.
I would ask him what's going on each direction.
Tonight, nothing special tonight. He says it's open mic here at the Octopussy. There's various bars playing on various stages, all doing different stuff. You know, I've been doing this so long, little lady. He smiles. I can't tell the difference between one type of music and the next. All kind of sounds like a drowning noise that's just ever present.
Alright.
But I hope you enjoy yourself. Now, food's good no matter where you get it in here. Cook's a good friend of mine.
Where do you want to go? Really?
His nickname's Beaker.
Beaker.
Beaker, yeah, he used to be a bartender, but now he's the cook.
Nice.
Got to move up, they say.
Fun.
One day I'll own this place. He smiles at you.
Fun.
So you guys walk on in. All right, so you walk on into the bar and you can see it's square shaped and there's a door that you come in, and on the opposite right wall you see a doorway that leads into the other bar that's attached to this on this side. And the bar's kind of square in the center of the room against the right wall. The left wall is open where there's a stage, and you see some kind of bard type group. You're not sure if they're like a real group together or they're playing. They look more like they're talking and discussing something than playing. And if you're playing chords with these instruments, there's 4 of them, and they all have mandolins, and they're all doing something, and it's like they're taking turns or talking about something, the structure of a song, and they stop and look at you guys when you come in, and they wave, and they kind of kneel down to each other and start whispering, talking about something. You guys walk up you walk in, and to the right you'll see the bar, and at the bar is a beautiful female. She's denatarium. Her hair is up high
Mm-hmm.
with braids that just cascade down really low on her back. Like under the bar, you can't see where they stop. And her dress is tight with a corset underneath it or over it, and no apron or anything like that. She has tattoos all over her from head to toe. And she has nails that look like cat nails. They're really long. And she just looks at you guys, very pretty, done up with makeup, high comeliness and charisma, but with a mysteriousness and a danger to her. Like, not sure you want to talk to her or not, even though she's a bartender.
Right.
You're like, where you guys go? There's tables and then there's the bar. You do not see a waitress anywhere, so you
Go up to the bar.
might want to go to the bar if you want service.
Yeah, do that.
All right, you walk up and she kind of looks at you and she grabs a bottle,
Greetings.
closes it and puts it up, and she said, "Greetings. How can I help you?"
Glass of wine. Mead?
Mead.
Yes.
So honey wine.
Yes.
So we have three kinds. One that I don't know why we even carry it in stock. It's terrible. So if I were you, I'd choose one of the other two. One of them's local, made here in Beacon.
Okay.
It's the cheaper of the two, but still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the one that you like the best.
That one. She grabs it. You guys new to town? And she kind of looks around. She looks at Remy and she goes, "I recognize you." And he's like, "Yeah, I've seen you before." You've never seen her.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Just down.
She smiles and she pulls out some glasses and she goes, "So if you're new in town, then I guess the first round's on me," she says. And she starts putting up glasses and filling them all with that bottle and gets another bottle, gets you all mead.
Oh, nice.
Locally owned, locally made mead of Beacon. She tells you the bees are even harvested by one of the local druids. The honey is harvested.
Oh,
Bees are
that's
taken
pretty
care of.
good.
It's really good, and she goes, "Cheers."
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
You hear, "Let me bring you songs from the wood to make you feel much better." And you look over and you see a guy holding a flute, singing with a beard, and kind of doing this little dance looking at you. And he's being accompanied by the guys on the mandolins, and they begin to play you a song.
Can I pull my holy symbol out as to try and not get charmed?
Okay, to take the blessing from the holy symbol and try to use that somehow.
Yeah.
They don't charm you, any of you.
Okay.
You're not sure why a bard wouldn't try to charm you, but they just don't.
Okay.
And their skill level, like I said, I mean, I tried to sing it off key for you a little bit.
Right.
Their skill level's not quite there.
Yeah.
There's something not quite right going on. You're not quite sure what it is, or you can't put your finger on it, but...
Yeah.
But when it gets to the flute and it's his turn on the flute, he's amazing. Absolutely amazing. He doesn't charm you, but he's really good at it.
Nice.
Interesting.
Just
Okay.
not so much on the singing.
Right. Okay, so that's going on, and she says, "So, I hear there were dragons."
Yeah. Yeah.
There were huge. Saw a black one and a red one today.
Yeah.
First alive, then dead.
Into the door, you guys can hear some laughter and some kind of loud talk. About 8 armored Some of them are like got what they would call scale mail, piece mail on with different sized plates, kind of mercenary type people. Some of them wearing leather and studded armor, some of them wearing pieces, some wearing chainmail. And they look like they're having a good time, maybe a little inebriated. There's like 8 of them, and they come in. Oh, and they start dancing immediately. Like a couple of them start coming in and dancing. You hear one of them go, "Hail Tardak!" and the others are like, "Hail Tardak!" Ah! And they start screaming really loud. They see you guys and kind of look at you. A couple of them are like,
Yeah, I'm
Like that.
with the bartender.
okay, you turn back to the bartender. She
Yeah.
looks at you. She goes, "Don't worry, honey. It's okay." She turns and just looks at that one guy. She just looks at him, and he's like,
Like immediately sober.
kind of nods his head, and he goes, "Yes, ma'am." And he turns and looks at the other guys, and he's like, "Yes, sir." And you see him kind of gather, go, "What?" And they look confused, and he takes them out,
Oh my god.
and they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And she just turns and looks back at you. So, tell me,
Talent.
how long you been here? Did you see the dragons? Tell me what happened up there. I don't get out much. Work nights, if you could call it nights. Is it nighttime right now?
Yeah.
It is?
Just
It
a bit
is.
dark, I think.
I got here last night. But she's been here
Yeah, I
for
live
a
here.
while. She's from here.
Yeah, if you're here long enough, you start to see the velvet on the walls. Glowing velvet, it's everywhere. It just kind of takes you over after a period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Get you guys another round, she says?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to roll Constitution yet.
Yeah.
You haven't yet.
No.
She pours a second glass.
What about that wolf's bane stuff?
She would laugh. She would start laughing. Can we smoke in here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's legal.
She'll pull it out. Well,
The song ends over there, and you hear them all kind of, like it ends. Do you like look at them when it ends?
Sure.
Okay, and clap and stuff. They bow and all that shit, and they start putting their instruments up. You go back to talking to her.
Nice.
Do you pull out Wolfsbane?
Mm-hmm. Roll up a joint.
You hear the guy with the beard that had the flute.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of leans forward and he goes, "I'll have one of those, dear." And he looks over at the bartender and puts a gold piece up on the bar. And she looks at you and she goes, "Well, she bought this bottle, so..."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much." He says, he's got a beard and curly hair and coming is maybe around an 18 or so.
Huh.
He's not, homely.
Right.
He said, "I appreciate you guys clapping. That it's hard sometimes. Appreciate it.
That was nice.
One day I'll be able to go to college or something and play at a better place. And well, not this. This is a bad place." And he looks at her. And she goes, "No, it's the #1 place to play down here."
Yeah.
Emmett Chopin came through at least a dozen times last year.
Do we know who that is?
You don't. You have no idea who that is. And
Well, that's weird.
Wow.
yeah. And lots of your people come and dance here. Some of the best dancers in the business.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
They are. And thank you. She smiles. You see her kind of go like this for a second, and you see her ring with a symbol of Willac. And she kind of turns and walks over, picks up another bottle and puts it on the
Nice.
on the bar and says, "I think we should just drink these and have some food so we don't get too inebriated. So what do you guys want? What would you like? The cook is wonderful. You want me to just surprise you? I can too. I know you probably got a lot going on."
Oh, we just ate too, so go easy on us.
She looks over at Vay and he's like, no. Not hungry,
Yeah.
really.
Literally.
But we can
ate
drink,
20 minutes ago. So.
And She begins to just converse with you all.
Ask anybody if they have a lighter. Or fire.
Fire.
There's no lighter. Fire.
Well, no, you remember the invention. Yeah, there is a lighter.
I don't have
You
one.
don't have one, but
Fire anybody?
she pulls a lighter out, a mechanism, and she flicks it and it lights up.
I'll light it.
Okay.
Hit it and then hand it to Valia. Take it.
Okay. You guys are drinking a little bit, and then Remy kind of leans over. He's like, "So, guys, what do you think? You want to do some shopping tonight?"
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
There's a lot to do.
Let's do it.
You wanna go?
Bartender's like, "You guys going to the market?"
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
I haven't been shopping in ages. This will be fun.
You see her smile, and you see her open her arm kind of like this, and you see her tattoo come to life and spiral around her arm into a weasel that jumps on the bar and runs down to the end of the bar. Gets down to the end of the bar and grabs this empty mug that's down there and runs back with it. Drops it in the sink, and then she kind of goes like that, and it goes back into her arm.
Like it comes out of her tattoo.
And yeah, her tattoo comes out of her arm, and that's what it is, and then it comes back in and goes back on her arm.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Oh my
Where did
goodness.
you get that?
Good work, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. There's a tattoo shop here in town. He's really good. Not cheap.
Yeah.
Pretty much imagine yourself working where I've been working here now for like 2 years almost, nonstop. My money's, that's where my money is, she says. And she shows you, she tells you Rhaegar is the best in the business.
Nice.
Not that there's a huge business in Beacon for tattoos.
Right.
I don't think there's a tattoo shop up there, but I don't know. I haven't seen the light of day in over a year.
You never go up there?
Oh no, it's too far. That's a long way to go. My job, everything's here. Why?
For sunlight?
And dragons,
Well,
I hear.
they're all dead.
Yeah, my luck, I would have been where they died at. It would have fallen on me or something. No, I like it down here. A lot too much war going on up there, and also there's the orcs, which I hear that they are.
Cohabitating.
Well, I hear they're cohabitating, but they haven't come down here. I don't understand. But
Maybe they're not aware that there is a down here. It's not like anybody can get in down here.
it's true.
Maybe they don't know.
I don't know. But, it's not that we're bigots down here or anything. Well, there are some, I'm sure. I'm sure there are. There are bigots everywhere. I'm not calling anybody out. I don't know anybody. But, yeah. Remy's like, hey, guys,
Let's go.
I'm done, man. I'm ready to go spend my coins. I got some stuff I gotta do.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna go to the general store after I go to the marketplace. I'm gonna go to the marketplace first.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys want to meet me at the general store? Go there and shop around?
No.
No?
I want to go to the
She can take you.
marketplace.
You want to go to the marketplace?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. How much do you owe you, love?
She says 2 gold, she says.
I'll give her 4.
1 bottle on me, like I said.
I'll give her 4.
Okay. She says, appreciate it. I'm Cece.
Nice,
She points at her eyes.
nice to meet you, Cece.
Nice to meet you. You guys find yourself back down here. Come say hi. You know,
For sure.
weekends we have big concerts. It's a lot different. You guys actually came at a really slow time. Remy gets up, starts walking to the door. Vay goes with him and Dusty and Doobie, and you guys all follow?
Yeah.
Okay. You come out and he will go down where you guys ate at and go past that. To right here. He takes you down to where you guys ate.
All right.
And right across from it, you see a vendor. This vendor, all three of these wagons are his. And you think that the yellow and the red wagons, or the yellow and the red tints and the blue tints, are all his as well. He's standing in front here, and you see a blacksmith anvil right there. Human, ginger, freckles all over his face. And beard, braided. Looks like a human dressed like a dwarf. That's the best way to describe him. He just kind of looks up at you, and Remy's like, hey. Nods.
Greetings.
So, is he back there in the tent? Kind of turns and looks back, and he goes, I'd like to go back there, some of us, but these guys, I don't know what they want to buy from you, but they might want to buy something from you. And he kind of looks up at you and he's like, well, whatever it is, you sort of like to buy, you could buy. And you see part of his tongue's missing. Everything here is handmade, masterwork. He kind of looks at you, Remy looks at you guys, he goes, it's magical here. It's almost I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
He kind of looks at you and then looks over at Vay. And then he turns and walks behind
Like,
it.
looks at me like what?
Like, he doesn't want to take Vay where he's going.
Right.
That kind of look, you know. So he goes past over here to this light blue wagon back here and hops up in it. Like, goes through a door, opens it, and goes inside of it.
Okay.
And the guy just kind of looks at you and smiles. He's got a spear that he's making right now. And
I'll look down. What kind of?
everything looks like
wares
it's
does he have?
really nice. Pretty much has one of anything in the player's handbook that's armor or weapons. You see he does have a few instruments sitting off to the side that look handmade. Yeah. That kind of stuff. If you're looking for armor or weapons of any sort in the masterwork range, and daggers, swords, whatever, he seems to have a supply of those things. So you guys just kind of start to look around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of stick close with Osa.
Okay. Dusty kind of walks over here towards this book. It's sitting on this table over here, and you see a human, looks like a mage, standing behind the table. And Dusty kind of walks up to him and starts talking to him. You see Vay watching, but he stands where you guys are.
Can we start looking around?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go into these tents right here. It seems to be all part of his wares, and as you get closer over into here, you start to see that there's an area that has books, and then the area that the mage type guy is standing in front of with the table has books, and he also has rings like jewelry and things like that sitting there. And it doesn't take Remy very long. He comes out with a bag that he's tying onto his hip. It's a pretty decent sized bag like this. And he comes over to you guys. See anything you need?
No, not really.
He's like, no, good work, but nothing that I need right now. And he goes, all right, well, where you want to
Dusty's
go?
looking at something.
You see Dusty hand the guy some money, and the guy give him this book, and he takes it. He's like, oh, well, let's go down there. And he starts walking that way.
I might.
You get up to Dusty, and he puts the book up and kind of walks up to you guys.
Did you find something you like?
Arrow on armor bounces off.
Yeah.
Pink! You see an arrow glance right off the top shoulder of Vey. Splinter in the air. Roll initiative.
Dude.
What the fuck? Dude.
What'd you get, Valia?
14.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, Sith.
I got a
Dex
7.
Plus 4.
Holy shit.
I got a 5 plus 2, but 7.
So, Valia, you're able to react the quickest. What do you do?
Look for where the arrow came from.
Okay, you spin and look around, and you see that you're semi-surrounded. You see movement behind the tent that you're standing in front of, behind the wagon over there. You can see there's movement over there. You see a guy really close to you, like right on top of you right there. Over here in this direction, you see five people right there, and then this guy right here next to you. You see some movement over here. You're not sure if there's any more or not. That's all you see right now. And they all look shadowy, hidden, cloaks pulled over, and a few of them have bows.
But they all look offensive, like they're coming
They do,
after
like they're
us.
coming after you in your direction or something. Actually, you see one guy he seems to be in the front. If you want to try to converse with him, he does seem to be stepping forward to talk to you.
Which one?
This one right here. So on a 14, if you want to hold your initiative and wait, he's kind of walking forward a little bit. And he's looking at you because you seem to be the quickest to notice him.
Right. I'll step that way.
Okay. Towards him?
Well, the first thing she would have done would have been grabbed a fucking arrow and notched it.
Okay, so that's
You
the
know
first
what I
thing you do on a 14. You grab your bow, put an arrow
mean? And look.
into it, and you're still looking at him and then looking over kind of to your sides. That'll take it down to a 10, basically, because anything over a 10. So it takes it to a 10 initiative. We just want him. We're not concerned about you, he says, and he turns and looks at Vey, and he's walking towards Vey.
Who are you?
That's on a 10, he says that. He gets like, right there. 9.
I'll ask him, who are you?
On a 9, you ask him, who are
What do
you?
you want with
You
my
see
friend?
Vey pull his sword out on a 9. When he pulls it out, the blade is black, with red lettering all engraved on it, glowing when he pulls it out.
This blade didn't look like that when we were in the thickets.
It didn't.
It's new.
It's new.
Yeah.
And the guy kind of stops for a second when he does that and looks at him, and you can see that something's in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding something.
The guy.
Yeah, the guy in front of you. That's a 9. Vay says, I suggest you turn around and go away. And he's holding this blade, and it's glowing like the runes on her, like, and he's just holding it in front of him, it kind of makes like a lightsaber sound almost when he moves it in the air. And the guy just kind of backs away a little bit, and he goes, well, you're not what we thought you were. And he goes, no, I'm not. And he sheathes it.
Mm.
He turns and kind of looks back on his armor like that. And you can see there's a little scrape on it.
Mm.
He goes, well, that's unfortunate. And he turns and starts walking towards the guy. We're still in initiative.
I turn and make sure that this guy isn't sneaking up on us.
He's got a bow, and this guy you can't see. You just saw movement under the wagon. You're not sure what he's doing. This one has a bow pointed right at you. You're the closest to him, and he's like this, pointed right at you.
Same.
So you turn to him,
Yeah.
point at him.
Like, really, dude?
Stand off.
So Vay engages this guy.
He sheathed his sword though, right?
He did. He did sheath the sword, but he reaches out and tries to grab this guy as he's backing away. And he misses him. He misses him terribly, and the guy kind of tumbles out of the way back to about right here.
Mm.
This guy that's pointing the bow at you fires.
I will too.
You will too?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire simultaneously at each
Fucker.
other. That's going to be on a 9-2. On a 9. Same as when Vay reached out to try to grab
I'm
that
on
guy,
a 7.
basically. He's going to miss you.
That will probably miss. 10 to hit. I get 3 attacks this round because I had an arrow notch.
Yeah, you missed. You missed.
Alright. Let's get serious. Oh, fuck! 11.
Mm.
What is wrong with me?
So that's 2 arrows, right?
Yes. 14 plus, 22.
22 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one will hit. So you're down 9 arrows.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay.
I had
Or you
marked
keep-
off the ones from last night.
So, okay, cool. Unless you
so
retrieve them.
I did not.
That one hits, roll damage. And you're aiming at the guy that was aiming at you.
Yes.
He misses on his first, misses on his second. That's all he gets is 2.
7 damage. Sure sucks when you only have once, huh?
You hit him. We go down to a 9. Or now down to an 8, sorry. Braid moves up here.
In front of Oseth.
Yeah, he doesn't engage, but he would. He goes after this guy. Hit. goddamn foresighter. I'm not leaving it down there.
1d4 hit points every time.
Unfortunately, he meets his demise. He drops to the ground unconscious. Braid cuts him down with 2 strikes.
Nice.
7s.
That'd be me.
Break between Osith. No, that's you. Sorry, one of them. Break.
Break.
10.
There you go. 9.
Okay. Unfortunately, 9 is not good enough. This guy comes around actually, he wouldn't come around the wagon. He stays right there. He shoots at Braid. And misses both times. All right, your initiative. Osith.
Okay. Gonna start casting.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 round.
One round?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a long time.
Come back on your initiative.
Yeah.
You start to cast. 7s, right? 6. So, Yayla. She would say, "Are we killing here?" She says. She sees what Braid did, so she's like, "I guess we're defending ourselves. I guess." But that guy's leaving.
Fucking shot at
So,
me.
you know what she does? She tumbles this direction towards Braid, where she saw that he was getting shot at,
Yeah.
and fires at that guy. Hit, hit, hit,
Nice.
hit.
Nice.
Yes, she gets 4 attacks.
Nice.
It's point blank range too. Goodness. She can only do that this round though, but. She sticks him like a pincushion.
Nice.
Kills him. Goodness.
Well, bitch is attacking us.
6, 5.
We're gonna go
Doobie.
to jail.
Doobie, Vay,
Started it.
Doobie and Vay, and then one of them. So 2, Vay 9, one of them 7. So Vay goes. Actually, he already went, didn't he? Yeah, Vay already went.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
did.
he had a 9. So it's Doobie. Doobie's gonna run back here, behind you guys, underneath here, and hide behind that anvil and that guy's table.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. It's a little guy.
Arrow off of armor goes tink.
Yeah.
So the guy behind the guy that was in front, up by the fruit cart,
Mm-hmm.
he fires twice and hits once on Vay. Crazy,
Good
but he
choice.
hit him. All that armor. Okay. Five, 4, 5, 4. Remy.
He's running.
Scaredy ass.
Remy hits the shadows. Dusty. Magic missile comes shooting out of Dusty's hand and hits this leader guy in front.
Mm-hmm.
That does damage to him. New initiative.
I'm still casting. My spell will go off on a 7.
Okay.
I want to hold it to the last word though because I'm going to approach. When that happens, just so you know.
All right. What'd you get?
12.
Damn. She's quick,
She
man.
is quick.
Osith, what'd you get?
That's her.
I'm still
forte.
casting on a
That's right.
7.
I'd go on a 7. All right. So, 10s and above. Belia has a 12. She'll go first.
So both of the two over there are down.
Yes.
Um,
Over by Yalen and Braid. They're down.
okay, so I would take a shot at the one behind the leader guy.
Okay.
The one that shot at Vay.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll
Yeah.
20.
Is he within 20 feet of me? I'm so sorry. I
So
didn't ask
let's
about the grid.
see. It's really hard to see that grid right there.
It is. Is
So
each square
let me
5
make
foot?
it. Yeah. There we go.
Hopefully there's.
Yes, he's within 20 feet.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. Cool.
Okay, what kind of bow are you using? Just a normal bow, right?
+1.
So roll percentile dice. Oh, it is a +1 bow?
It is.
It's not a masterwork, it's actually magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones I started with for my dad.
Alright, roll percentile dice.
$74.
Okay. So the string does not break on this bow. When you roll a 1, the string doesn't break. And I need you to roll, you rolled 74, right?
Yeah.
So roll a 12-sider for me.
Three.
Roll damage. You hit
Or
Braid in the
there.
back.
God damn it.
Just normal damage though.
Point blank.
Yeah.
9.
It is point blank. 9.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay. And that ends your attack.
Damn.
Doobie's got a 10, and Vay has a 10. Vay keeps going to this guy, and he pulls his sword out and uses it. Ow. That's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Nice. Really?
Oh my goodness. So he chops his head off.
Wow.
The guy falls to the ground dead with blood coming out of him everywhere. It starts going all over the docks. Doobie stays hidden on a 10. 9. Vay just kind of stands over him And then you see him lean down and start picking his pockets, and he takes his coins.
Sorry.
He takes his coins off of him and starts putting it on his belt. As the other guys are just standing there still, they're kind of shocked. And that was a 9, right? Or 10. 9. Remy stays where he's going. 8. So on an 8, this guy starts leaving. He starts running.
That's who I was going after.
You see all of them, they're
About to run.
yeah, they're about to run on their initiative.
I can't do nothing but tumble. I'm good.
What's your initiative again?
Stuck.
Osith is 7.
7.
So on a 7, your initiative goes off. That guy is gone, but the other ones are still here. The other 3 that were up there. That guy's depends on your range. What do you cast?
Do they look like they're gonna run?
They do. They do look like they're gonna run.
So I'm gonna hold it to the last word and see if they run.
Okay.
Instead of popping this off.
They do. On their initiatives, they get the hell out of Dodge.
I was gonna walk up and create water inside of somebody's lungs.
Oh goodness.
That was my plan.
Oh, goodness.
It takes a long time to cast the spell though.
Yeah.
It'll get them.
Braid
You know there's no saving throw against that spell.
Braid pulls the arrow out of his back. Actually, he just kind of walks over to you and he's like,
Take it.
I'm like, I'm so
"You
sorry.
get that out for me."
I'm so
Are you
sorry.
okay?
Yeah.
Is it a magical arrow?
It is.
What plus?
+1.
So you pull it out for 2 hit points more damage.
I'll
So sorry.
let that other spell go. And I'll walk up to him. And
Vey puts his sword up and starts just walking into the marketplace, and then turns and looks back at you guys like, "Come on."
yeah, I'll turn and start walking.
Okay.
I guess. Come on, Braid.
Like a murder hobo, he's like, "I'm the hell out of here."
When I walk over there to get that out of Braid, I'll get my 3 arrows off the ground
Okay.
and out of that guy.
All right.
Can I cast and walk? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
I will. Cure serious wounds.
All right. On Braid.
Yeah, that's all I have right
All right.
now.
Roll it. You notice Vey got a little damage, but not much.
14.
Okay, that'll heal him back up. She did 9, 10, 11, so that heals him.
Ow. Is anybody else hurt? Hey. She'll catch up to me.
Yeah.
Do you need healing? What the fuck, dude? Like in the same
He
breath.
touches
Like,
himself and you see it heal. It's like, "I'm good, sister. Thank you so
What
much."
the fuck? What the fuck? What the
Gets
fuck?
cat's out of the bag, he says.
What was it all about?
Explanation?
I'll tell you when we get down here a little ways. So you guys, he moves pretty quickly till you guys come down.
We're gonna go to jail, guys.
He comes and he goes down and he turns to the right and then heads back up and goes to Rita's Herb Shop or Riger's Tattoos up to that direction. And when you guys are almost to those 2 places, he says, "I guess the gig's up."
What's up?
What's going on?
Come to find out, truth was my love. That's what I had to give up. You know how I was bluntly honest with everyone
Yeah.
and about everything? I
Yeah.
can no longer do that.
Does that mean you have to hide shit and lie?
That is what I'm disposed into doing, he says. I appear to be a paladin, as you have seen, but
You're not.
no.
What are you?
I did not lie to you, I just didn't tell you the truth. Because I can't.
That's gonna be fun.
I cannot speak truth.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, then how are you telling us that?
He raises an eyebrow.
She just looks at Velia. She's like,
Nira demands a sacrifice, and now I know why. She is the vengeance of Ariax. Nira is the vengeance of the goddess of love. Why would the goddess of love need vengeance? Well, yeah. Something happened.
do I know who Ariax
Nira
is?
has blessed me. When I speak of certain things, truth can come out because it is not necessarily me speaking. They can never speak the truth again. Until I have attained a level of power, reached a pinnacle, and then whatever it was that I loved can come back.
What is this pinnacle?
And who are we talking to if it's not they?
Excuse me? What?
What? Really?
You're speaking to me. I am vague.
What is the pinnacle that
Of
you're
what?
that you're reaching for to attain?
She just starts shaking her head.
so that your truth may come back to you. You said you had to reach a certain pinnacle.
Oh. A pinnacle of an anti-paladin would be to attain lordship, I would imagine. There's some time before I attain that. I'm sure. Or maybe not.
Interesting.
This will be difficult for me as well as it will you. To change the subject, you scratched my armor. Does it look bad?
Look at
You
it.
see it's got a scratch on it.
A scratch. It's not terrible.
Someone should be able to buff it out, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should go to a blacksmith and I'll use the fool's gold.
The fool.
I believe they thought I was a paladin. I believe.
They were.
So
Who
when
were
it comes
they?
to speaking truth, I cannot speak truth of myself. Do you understand?
Mhm. But not other things.
No, I can speak the truth and enough to lie, of course, with other things.
You're not making any sense.
Very difficult to understand, I'm sure.
Again.
Doobie's like, so basically, we can't believe a fucking word you say anymore. Or when you say something, it'll be the opposite of what you say. You see him kind of smile like a doobie and nod. Great. So, the opposite.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Dusty seems a little more nervous than he was moments ago after that fight. You know, he seems a little nervous, but you saw him cast. He did the magic missile. You saw it.
I'll walk up next to Dusty. I'll just stand next to him.
Okay,
Kinda
you guys
help
come in
comfort
front
him.
of the two buildings, the tattoo shop and the herb shop, and Dusty just kind of looks at you when you walk up, like, what? What? Like that kind of look.
I just looked uncomfortable. I'm just your friend, bro. That's all. I got your back.
He looks over at Vay. Pulls his book out and starts looking at it. You see these magical inscriptions.
Cleric?
Hmm?
Cleric?
No,
No.
they're arcane.
I'm curious.
He kind of stops and sees you looking for a second. And
Okay.
I prayed for my spells this morning too, he says, and looks at you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I learned? That if you keep your spells from the day before and you sleep 8 hours, then you can wake up the next day and you still have your spells and you can pray again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's like having 2 versions of your spell slots each day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Oof.
So what the fuck?
So
I don't know.
as you guys have walked over here in front of these buildings, you can hear the commotion over where you were, just on the other side of those tents.
You guys wanna go check out this tattoo shop?
You go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you guys go over. The door is up on this map on the northern side. It's up on the top side up there. Up here.
Alright.
And it's very, very Norse looking, very Viking land looking. Made of wood, you know, it's got a little porch on it that people could sit at, and it's got a big window that's got curtains in it, but the curtains are pulled back where you can see inside. And you see artwork hanging on the walls, and a pretty burly looking guy sitting in there. Human.
Walk in.
Okay. You open the door and a bell rings at the doors above the door. He just kind of smiles and looks at you guys.
Wow. Look around the room.
He kind of looks you over a little bit. So. You guys on vacation?
No.
No.
Hmm. Graduate?
No.
Somebody's getting married.
No.
No. Hmm.
No.
You got me stumped, she says.
No.
How can I help you?
We met this lovely bartender earlier. Her name was Cece.
Mm-hmm.
And she had this amazing tattoo that came off of her arm.
Yeah.
I went into the end of the bar and grabbed a dish and brought it back and crawled back on. It was just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It was wonderful. So we wanted to check you out.
So you guys thought you could just come in here, just get a little tattoo of a bunny or something on you, and it would do that?
Well, you can't blame us for trying, can you?
I suppose not. It's a process. It takes some time to do those kind of things, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It takes up all my time, and my time is worth a lot of money because there are folks that want certain things done. So it raises my prices, and it all has to be scheduled, and then, of course, I have my time off.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
A lot of time when I have my time off, I'm just sitting here and I talk to folks and schedule for the future. Feel me?
I do.
Money's always up front.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot of time.
What's a lot?
You know, you have to have a dedication before certain magics will work. in the ink.
What do you mean? Exactly what do you mean?
You got to cover quite a bit of your skin. You got to cover quite a bit of your skin, you know, whole arm or more, depending on what it is. Something to think about, you know, and I can do any animal damn near, but the bigger the animal, the bigger the tattoo.
Of course.
More sessions, it requires more money.
More time.
You see Vay, he kind of goes over and starts looking out the window. Doobie's like, so you do magical tattoos, it just takes time? Is that what you're saying? He's like, yeah. And since I have so many clients and so many people wanting these sort of things, it's expensive and it has to be scheduled. And he looks over at Doobie. Oh, so you couldn't do it just like right now? And he's like, no, I couldn't. He smiles at him. And you know, certainly there are a lot of you. I mean, if you're all coming for a tattoo, I mean, who are we? Who are we doing? That's the first step.
Well, I would be interested. I don't know about anybody else, but I would be very interested.
So what's your interest and why are you interested in putting magic and art on your skin? What's your thought process?
Well, I didn't even know it was possible until, a few hours ago, but
Well, then you should probably think about it before you make a rash decision.
yeah.
You know, in some places it's frowned upon.
It is.
You see tattoos, be it magical or not. And then you hear Vay say, some places it's looked as a badge of honor. Yes. True. Do you do Volscar tattoos? Vay says as he's still looking out the window. Yes, I can do that. Just curious. He says. Never met a paladin before. Do you guys get tattoos? He's like, usually not. Our skin is considered to be a temple. Turns away from him. You see, looking back out the window.
Oh.
She's gonna be so hard to deal with. Oh my goodness.
Bullshit action.
Well, so you then is who we're talking to. Is there anyone else? I mean, like I said, I could try to figure out some time. Usually like to, it's not so much just about a paying client, if you understand. It's about a relationship, meeting folks, and
Getting to know each other.
yeah, I don't necessarily want to tattoo somebody that's an asshole. He kind of looks over your shoulder.
I was would giggle when he said that.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure.
You can see Bay he starts to say something, but he doesn't. Watch my ass.
Especially in here, man.
Asshole.
So a few moments later, the door opens and a bell rings, and you see a little gnome woman. And Doobie kind of stops and looks like, whoa. He kind of looks over at her and smiles, and she kind of looks at him for a second and smiles, but then she goes back to a frown and walks up to the desk and looks up, and she's like, so tonight? And he's like, yeah, like I said, I'll be there. Better. I will. If you're not, there's going to be an issue. That's all I'm saying. She turns and starts to walk towards the door, and he's like, I love you. And she's like, I love you. She goes out the door. He's like 6'5", 6'6", and this is a little gnome woman.
That's his girl.
Yeah, and she leaves. Nods at you when she goes out. Makes bell rings and everything. He kind of frowns for a second, then turns and looks at you guys, and then he smiles. He's like, "Love of a woman, I tell you." Softens your heart.
Yeah.
Have you been to her shop?
No, what is it?
It's next door. She does herbs and girly things.
Yeah.
Yes. But the herbs, yeah, she knows her stuff.
Nice.
You seem like the type.
I am.
I wouldn't mind going and taking a look at
You do that.
Herbs too?
that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so good luck with your future, and hope to see you again sometime. And say hello.
Sure. Thank you for your time and answering our questions.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks.
As they say, places where they put them, may the elder gods bless you.
She would smile. With her head. That's right. May's supposed to answer all of her questions. She just remembered. Oh my god.
She turns and looks at Bay.
She
You
does.
guys are leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys start to go out, and Bay opens the door for you. He just kind of looks at you for a second, like, what's going on, you know?
I'll wait till he walks out.
Okay.
So, any question that I could possibly ask?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. She like kind of mocks his tone of voice when he says it. Yeah, absolutely. No, but seriously.
You know why I wanted to work for the Elderway Council as a vanguard?
Why?
So I could be close to the gods, the elder gods, and their power and their energy. You know what I learned today? Nira is very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want to know?
Everything. Anything you can tell me.
You're
I wouldn't even know where to start to begin
You're
to
gonna
ask
draw
questions.
this out like a first date, aren't you?
Yes, for sure.
Shit's the same.
Yeah.
So if you ask me questions, I can't tell you.
Oh, you can't.
I can lie to you. But I promised I would, so I guess I'll just ramble from time to time to you. Give you whatever information that I think you might want or need. Mm-hmm.
And I can answer a lot of questions as well.
She can.
I
Would you
will
like
tell
to
you.
take this on? Would you? I mean, I can. It'd be easier that way.
Yeah.
Unless you want to postpone this until I can speak truth again one day. But that will be some time, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anything you can tell me. Seriously.
I'd like to teach you about all the elder gods. Like their names and what their spheres are and
Yeah. Okay.
all of that kind of stuff. Can't do it here. But
You're standing out on the boardwalk, and as you're staying there, you start to hear more noise, and you kind of look off into the marketplace and off in that direction, and you see there's a lot of people, and they're moving, and some of them start coming your direction, and they're moving up towards all the clubs. You just see hundreds of people.
Just trampling in.
Yeah. Just fills this place up. They're everywhere. People are everywhere.
I guess the concert ended.
yeah.
After party is something, you're not sure.
Yes.
Vay's like, well, shit. People everywhere.
That's how it usually is down here.
Oh. It's just kind of standing off to the side, you know, by the building that you guys were standing at.
So what do you guys want to do?
time is it going to be? Did you say you want to pick up some herbs?
Faye just kind of looks up. He's like, I have no idea what time it is. I can see how that would start to become a problem if you were down here.
Yeah.
I think I understand what they're talking about.
It's kind of strange. Did you want to get anything?
It can wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Nothing special.
Yeah, I don't want anything from an herb shop. Basis.
Let's go. Let's go. She'll start walking towards it.
Towards the herb shop?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's lying. He wouldn't have said it.
Comes with you.
Fucker.
Plants all out front. As you turn around the corner, your vision catches this purple glow on the rocks, right up on the wall right there next to the herb shop, just for a second. Kind of move back, just try to see it again, and you can see it glinting a little bit. You all kind of notice it.
What is it?
The velvet?
Could be the velvet they were talking about.
How long have we been down here?
A few hours.
Alright. I'll go inside.
Okay.
Goodness.
You guys walk inside. It's the little deep gnome lady that has a sign that says Rita's herb shop. You go in and she's in there tending to plants. She looks over at you guys.
Hello.
Hey, can I help you guys?
Yeah, we were kind of just coming to look around.
Did he send you over here to keep me busy?
No.
Okay.
We
Shakes your head.
actually want some of your herbs.
We do.
Oh, wonderful. Well, what is it exactly that I can get for you? Got a little pain? Mitragyna speciosus? What is it that you're looking for? I got plants from all over the place.
What about that wolfsbane that you...
Oh yes, I have many strains of wolfsbane. The cannabis. Yes, it's everywhere inside of my shop in various places. You can different strains. You can yeah. You want me to harvest some for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, what's exactly is it for?
to relax?
To relax. Okay.
I use it for spiritual purposes myself.
Oh well, that's two different strains, dear. I have a lace-infused cannabis that's been infused with black root.
Really?
You want that?
Yes.
Okay, I can get that. Would you both like them seeds or seedless? Are you going to be replanting?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Should we?
That's a shame. You should. Anytime you take anything, you should replant something. Because what happened if everybody did that and never replanted? It's people like me that keep the fact that these things are even alive and you can use them still. I mean, kind of. Not just me. A bunch of people like me.
Would herbalism give me the ability to know how to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah?
you could talk to her and talk shop with her with that proficiency.
Nice.
You do
So
that.
she could- yeah, I will.
So make your
I will.
proficiency check with your charisma. Make your herbalism with your charisma.
Herbalism with my charisma?
Yeah, I need an herbalism and then a charisma.
Oh, both?
Yeah, because you're trying to
I gotcha.
schmooze with her, right?
Okay, so I made one under my
You made it?
herbalism, so I made
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah, I got the best roll I could get under my
Nice.
charisma.
Yes on the herbalism.
Velia.
No on the charisma.
Okay. Well, she starts to talk to you guys, but she kind of focuses in on you when she's
Missed it
talking.
by one.
She kind of focuses in on her. She includes you. You're like there, but And she starts talking to you. So whatever it is you guys want, she can get for you, and it's at pretty good prices.
Nice.
So
I'll do that and then get herbs to go with
How-
my healing proficiency with natural herbs and things like that
Okay.
to neutralize poison, help cure disease, do healing. The proficiency, basically the way it works is like if you don't have magical healing, it heals
Right.
them twice as fast.
So
This is natural
at
healing
the most probably 10 silver for that.
Nice. And then the
Um,
wolf's bane.
How much? Of the black root, wolf's bane.
I don't know what are her prices.
Right? Just a bag? Like what size
So
bag?
it's
How much is an ounce?
it'd be
I don't know.
it'd be like 28 gold pieces for an ounce.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Same.
So you said 10 silver pieces and then
So
28 gold?
yours would be 14.
It would be 14 for an ounce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Half that.
Of the black root infused?
Oh, you want that
Or
as well?
just,
You want the black root infused or the other one for
You said relaxation.
relaxation?
Yeah, I'll just get the regular one
Okay,
because
so
she's
it's half
getting
the
that.
price.
So we'll have two different kinds.
And
So 14.
yeah, Vay says to her, he says, "So, do you have any herbs that make people tell the truth?" And she kind of looks at him funny, and she's like, "No, but we have potions that could do that." He kind of looks at you. Think we would have need for that?
Maybe.
I wonder if it would work.
It's a good idea.
That's a good idea, but she kind of looking at me like, like, I don't know what kind of fear of Mira Osith has, you know what I mean?
Right.
But she's no fucking joke, dude. Like, you better
Yeah, but you don't really know.
I guess I
You
don't, huh?
don't really know,
Oh,
but-
goodness. I don't
But
want
you
to
tell
be
him, be
implicated.
careful. He
Yeah.
nods and she goes, "Of course, I'm just trying to think in a bad situation." He goes, "This is a terrible thing. I really like to be able to tell people what I think, and now I can't. It's crazy. I don't like it.
Mm.
Makes me vengeful and angry. Not good."
Like Mira.
Hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah. I suppose understanding your god or goddess is important. Ever tell you I hate the color white? He looks down.
You have never told me that. No. I'm
Is
so
that
sorry.
a lie? I'm not sure if he's lying or not.
He's lying.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I can't. Oh goodness.
He worded that
Okay.
in a particular way. Anyway.
Oh, did I ever tell you? Gotcha. All right, so I'll pay for her stuff and I'll tell her thank you. And,
Okay.
we can leave.
Same.
All right.
Put it in the bag.
Okay. As you guys are leaving, she's like, "Are you guys aren't from down here, are you?
No, we
You're
live
from up?
topside. Yeah.
I wonder, do you know your way around up there?"
Yeah. Yeah. I've lived here for a while. Or up there.
Come here. She walks towards the back.
I'll go with her.
She opens this gate with a lock and a key and opens it all up. Doesn't seem to be concerned with all of you guys, and you all follow her back there. When you come to the back area, it's like a big greenhouse back there.
Oh my goodness.
And she says, "I have just a itsy bitsy small problem. and I might require some help from people that know their way around up there.
What kind of problem?
So she kind of looks around. She's like, guys, it's okay. It's okay. You guys start to see little pixies and sprites start to fly up and look over at you from different places in the greenhouse. Up about 12 feet from you, behind a couple pots that have little tiny trees, saplings in them, you see a little brownie female. She kind of looks at you and she's about this tall. That one there, her friend, whatever he is to you, and she looks over, has decided to run away. You see the girl kind of look confused for a second and look back up, the brownie girl. And then she hides real quick, and then you see the rest of them all scatter and hide and disappear. And has escaped, and he looks just like her. Same drab clothing, can disappear, become invisible. Escaped. And he is up in the Elven District, over where all the fountains are. And I can't get him back because there's several reasons I can't go up there, but besides work and all this other stuff, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. My husband and I, Rieger's, he's a lovely man. Lovely man. We're having some issues, and I just don't have time, and I need to get him back here before he does something he shouldn't do. So I will make potions for you. Special potions for you and other potions for you at my cost. If you help me with this.
Potions like to help us.
And I'll pay you
speak
too.
to
I'll
it?
pay you, of course. What is it? It's maybe 3,000 gold.
Her eyes. I'm sure she couldn't help it. You know
You
what
and
I
Ruby
mean?
are like,
You're gonna do what?
I can offer that, and I can give you this. And she pulls out this whistle. Looks like a little metal whistle.
I'll take it from her.
If you blow that, it'll shake them out of their invisibility, but you got to be close to them. They're
Just a
pretty
whistle, or
easy.
is it like on a?
And it
rope?
also kind of, yeah, it's on a little chain. She says it'll also kind of stun them. And it'll let you grab them.
Do you have any like abilities we should know about besides the invisibility?
Well, they're little tricksters, they're little tricksters. They're like, and that's what part of this is about, So here's the big thing. I could get in a lot of trouble for having that brownie loose, especially in the Elven District. My husband and I, we took a beautiful walk. And the Elven District is gotta be the prettiest place in the city. And it was very romantic. And we had our little brownies with us. We had them on our little leashes. And then the next thing you know, we look down and one of them's gone. Right outside the main stronghold to the Elven royalty. And then my husband and I, in the middle of our shock, noticed the brownie going in between the gate bars and into there, and we could not get him back. The place is guarded well, too.
Goodness.
They aren't going to let a gnome in there, I don't think. Unless I have a reason to be in there. But maybe you guys can help. 3,000 gold, and I will make potions for you.
What kind of potions would you mean? Like to help us communicate with them, or?
I could make potions that help you fly, make potions that help you turn to gas. I can make potions that help you control creatures and monsters. I can make potions that give you armor, make you protected from things, from fire, from cold. I can make potions that, yeah, all sorts of potions.
Nice.
Potion. If you ever need antidotes to poisons, that's one of my specialties. Any poison out there has an antidote.
Right. That's
my
wonderful.
my mother's mother, my grandmama, taught me what to do, and she learned it from her mother's mother.
Yeah.
So it's been going on for a long time. We know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I've been really mad at my husband because it was his fault. He didn't attach the collar correctly.
Mm.
And so we're gonna get in a lot of trouble if this isn't taken care of, I'm sure.
Right.
Especially if it does any damage.
Mm.
Now, they like honey, bread, milk, those sorts of things. So get some honey and some bread and some milk. You should be able to trap it and catch it. But you'd have to get inside the palace, and I don't know how to do that.
Do you have the leash with the collar?
I do.
Can you show me what its tracks look like?
So she walks over and she picks up a leash off the wall and walks over to you and hands it to you.
Okay.
There's two of them. And she says, okay. She goes, show yourself. Come out here right now. And she goes down with the other leash and looks for the other brownie. Finally finds the other brownie. She lures it out with chocolate and honey and milk. Comes out. She puts the leash on it and lets it eat, and it eats. She goes, you can see its tracks.
I'll go over and
You see them.
check them out.
You see them. They're pretty tiny, you know.
Yeah.
You have to really pay attention to track them. You realize as you look at their they have a really soft touch.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just memorize it, yeah.
She's like, so you guys are gonna do it then? Wonderful.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try. For sure. I wonder what time it is.
Yayla looks
She
at you.
says-
Yayla looks at you and goes, do you think? Yeah, okay. So you want it brought back alive, right? You see the woman kind of. Well, of course I do.
No.
Okay. I'm just checking. Seems to be a theme going on here of people wanting us to go and get things and bring them back alive. I don't remember signing up to be a bounty hunter, but something to do, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
Potions for the rest of our lives? Isn't that the deal? And she looked at her, she goes, well, not for free. It's at my cost, of course. I think it's a great deal.
It is a great deal.
Fucking
It is a great deal. Plus the $3,000 paycheck.
Rita, you hired yourself some adventurers. She goes, oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now I can pay you the $3,000 up front. That'll help you get the things you need to try to catch. And she goes, come with me. And she walks back out and lets the leash go, the other one, and hangs the leash up. And
Follow her out.
she waits for you guys to come out, you know.
Yeah.
One at a time. And then she looks in and closes it and locks it. And goes back into the other room by the desk, and she starts getting the gold out and hands you guys 2 big old bags of 1,500 gold pieces each.
Dang.
There you go.
Nice. Alright.
Thank you guys.
You got the whistle. Should we bring him back in a little cage?
I got the leash.
The leash will work if you do it right. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, if we need cages, we can get them. I know where to get them.
Right.
The little old lady kind of looks at her like, she bounces out. Vay kind of. He just kind of, when you guys get at the outside, he looks at you guys and he's like, yeah, this sounds like a lot of fun. I'm so excited to do this. Doobie's like, he's lying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she laughs. She does. She kinda
Dusty's like,
laughs.
I imagine that the Elven section is dark right now with the trees. We're not going tonight, right? I'm not going tonight. I'm going home. Time to go home. Time to go home. You go tonight or go tomorrow. I'll go, but not tonight. It's too dark. I'll go home.
It is.
He's just walking. Faye's like,
Start following him.
Yeah.
okay. He walks all the way down straight, like away from the market, all the way to the south. And turns the way you guys came, and just in a straight line, like 90-degree angle, it just goes zip,
You just
zip.
fucking across.
And he doesn't walk to those people, you know what I mean? Like there's more people towards the tents and things like that.
I'll kind of look up in the area where those guys attacked us. Does it seem
It's quite a ways up there as
Okay,
you look,
yeah,
you know, you're
okay?
see
Oh goodness. Okay.
yeah, you guys
never
come all the
mind.
way down
I
here. You
didn't
don't see
realize.
anything. You don't see anything. And you go out this entrance down there. Oh goodness. I apologize. There we go. Down here, Temple of Tarnak, and that's where you go. You go past the lake and everything, and you go back into the door where Bully is, and he lets you out, and you go into the sewers, or more like the sidewalks, the underground sidewalks, with flowing nice river of water. And it goes, winding in the big long path, and like 200 feet or so up, and so it gradually goes in different areas.
I would have put that gold in my backpack, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Just to
So you got it in your backpack, you're not
Yeah.
carrying it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to say that you make it back to Vane Manor with no issues. When you guys come up, it's dark.
Is the temple full again?
The street lights are on. When you come to the top of the temple, it's full. It's completely full of people there everywhere, and you kind of weave your way through everything that's going on. It's pretty uneventful.
Cool.
When you get past the Mage's Tower, the dragon's gone by the time you guys come up here. When you come out of the Temple of Tarnak, Vay's horse is right there. Vay gets on him, smiles, gets up on him. Horse kind of turns and looks at you guys again, And you guys ride back to, or walk.
Yeah.
He rides back to Vane Manor. And I know you guys can feel it coming as it is right now, but you get inside and get everybody settled and everything, and that's where we're going to stop for this evening. We're going to get back at it next time.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much. We had so much fun tonight. It was a lot of role playing going on. There's more combat.
What?
Fun. That was cool. Low level adventurers got it together. They did well. So thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share. We'll see you next time.
There's a gift inside the old gods granted me, a vision of the way to change reality. In the shadows creeping, get rest your weary heads. No time for you to sleep now, or evil it will spread.